Hi guys, Big Bang Bakar here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. So in this video, I'll be talking about the modifications that I've done on my motorcycle, the KTM Adventure 390. And I have been waiting to make this video since a long time. I've ridden 2,500 kilometers with all these modifications to find out if there is vibration, if there is any problems, if there is any fault. So that's what this video will be about. So now first check out the walk around, see how the bike really looks. It looks really big because of these modifications, and now it looks like a proper adventure bike. So let's go check out the walk around and then I'll talk more. So the first thing is, I have made a dedicated video on the windshield. Do check it out. This cost around 2,550 rupees with GST, with tax and everything. And this is how it looks. Makes the bike actually look bigger because of that one modification itself. Next, this is called the saddle stay. This alone costs around 1,950 rupees. And I've got my saddlebags. I've ordered them. They're coming soon, and once they come in, I'll make sure to show you how it looks. The saddle stay includes obviously on both the sides, and the connection to them is through here, here and here. So depending on the side that you're looking at, the connections are a little different. Here it's changing and it goes to the exhaust instead of the foot peg itself, like you see on this side. You don't have to worry about that. The way it fits is very nice, and there is no shake, there is no vibration, there is no paint loss, nothing. Top rack or pannier mount or top rack mount, whatever you want to call it. So this is where you put your massive luggage, or you can put your top box, and it sits in really cleanly. And the way this is built is very nice, extremely strong, and it looks good too. So far I've put my magnetic tank bag here. I'll be getting a top box soon. That time I'll show you that. This alone is 3,750, which means that they will remove the stock stock grab rail which was here, and they will replace that with this. This will be the base over which this flat part sits, and it looks really nice. As you see here, it goes with the design of the bike as well. Sharp edges, everything is good. And recently I did ride to Hampi with this. I was carrying my magnetic bag, and this is very nice. My wife could easily lean back onto the magnetic tank bag and aram se enjoy the ride while I was riding fast or doing all my monkey business. And here as well, there is no vibration, nothing. If you want to buy this as a combination, it will come down to only 4,999 rupees. That's how Hyper Riders work. If you buy them together, it's cheaper. If you buy individually, it's costlier. So the thing is, when I went to the Chikmagalur ride, that's where I had the top rack type 1, where it would help you with bungee cords and everything. That was around 2,750 rupees. So I will put a photo or video of that in the video right now so that you can check it out. And again, if you want to combine that with the saddle stay, there is a price. So that is around 3,950 rupees. Basically, top rack type 1 and the saddle stay together, 3,950. All these things are tax and GST, everything included. You don't have to pay anything extra on top of it. Finally, the crash guards. The one which comes as stock is already simple, clean. It protects the radiator and it protects the bike as well. But if you want additional protection like this is how it looks. It might look bulky, but it's really strong and makes your bike stand out for sure. Basically, see different points where it will definitely protect, and this also fitted in. So just in case if there is a major crash or something like that, if you fall, this will cut and fall off this part, while the rest of the thing still stays and protects your bike. With all these modifications, it cost me around 11,540 rupees. The saddle stay with the top rack type 2, the windshield, and the crash guard with the frame sliders. The frame sliders here are type 1 apparently, and the crash guard is type 1 apparently. There is more coming your way. Do check out Hyper Rider for more information. So I hope you liked all the modifications here and have understood how to fit different things on your motorcycle. And now this is the wrap. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope you got all the info that you needed. And go enjoy with your adventure and have fun. Bye bye. Well, anyways, this is how the bike looks. Now it looks like a proper adventure bike, as I said. Otherwise, with the shorter windshield, the bike looks very small. And without these top box rack, without these things, the bike used to look tall but very short, which I was not liking it so much. Now it looks like a proper adventure bike. And this is the rider's view. Look at this, the windshield is also great, and it sits with the cuts of the bike or the flush of the bike. So in total, this is with the clamps around 1 kg. This is around 3.5 to 4 kgs, I believe. And again in the back with the saddle stay with the top rack, that is again a 3.5 to 4 kgs. So overall, I've added somewhere around 9 kgs to the motorcycle, and it does not feel slow or heavy. As you see there, all the functions of the motorcycle is still good. If you want to stand and ride, no problems at all. It does not make the bike feel heavy or anything, and it is very, very nice. So I wanted to show you here. You won't lose any confidence. As you see here, I'm riding fast, and even while going into turns or anything, so as you see there, it does not change the characteristic of the bike at all. This is how the modification should be always. It should not be like it makes the bike heavy or make it look bad. This rather makes it look really, really nice. And I'm coming to only less people road where there are less people on the road, so that I can clearly show you how the bike looks. Wow, this is very nice. Hyper Rider, you guys rock. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and make sure you get these modifications for your bike as well. Bye bye.